It was the night of January 25th, 1942. There was a strange mist in the air. I knew something was up. The serial killer was on the loose again. And I made it my personal business to try and stop him. I had just left the scene of his latest victim. And I had a strange feeling afterwards. A strange scent in my nostrils. I had to find out who this was before he tried to kill again. And I made it a personal mission. I was headed to the gym. That's where my nose was taking me. And I knew that Slim Jimmy was there. And I had a feeling that he had something to do with this murder, but I wasn't for sure. There was just that strange feeling that was bothering me the whole time. And I still lose sleep from it. But I will find him. The weight room is where a lot of those thugs hang out. Pretty sure I'll find somebody there that'll at least know something. It's getting late now, so I gotta hurry. My wife is home and I haven't made dinner for 2 weeks. 2 weeks tonight. There was a small dilemma in my plan as I was walking through the courtyard. There was a basketball that happened to roll into my path. I decided I should probably move it before I broke my own ankle. I had found somebody that looked a little suspicious, and I had to go talk to him. As a tall, lanky kid, I figured he might know something. Excuse me. You know who I am? Detective Schlossenberg.
Hi, Detective.
There's been a murder here, and I was wondering if you might have heard anything about it. You're a suspect.
I didn't even know that there was a murder.
You didn't know that? Well, it's the one they know as the serial killer. He only kills the cereal. He's always after my lucky charms, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find him.
You know who I heard it might be? I heard that Count Chocula is kind of a shady character.
He mentioned the name Count Chocula, and it sounded awful familiar. Like I had heard it before. Maybe in a past life. It's Count Chocula. Where does he usually hang out?
I am Count Chocula. I don't know.
You have no idea. There's no traces of him anywhere. I had a strange suspicion he was hiding something, and I was willing to do whatever I could to get it out of him. Perhaps he was Count Chocula. I have a strange suspicion that you might know more, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to find out.
He had a strange suspicion that I knew more, and I think he was going to do anything to find out. I really don't know anything.
You really don't know anything. Well, how about you just go continue lifting weights, and maybe sometime we'll meet again in the future.
Okay.
I knew he was Count Chocula by now. I could tell by the skin tone and the ethnicity. He was an Indian. Nothing wrong with that, of course. I could sense it. I wasn't going to let him leave that easily. Listen, I know you're an Indian. There's nothing wrong with that. But I know who you really are, Count. And, you're under arrest, son.
I didn't even...
You know
How
what?
do you know it's...
Wait! Wait! He got away again. I had him in my clutches, but it's not enough. I will find him someday. Maybe someday in the future. But for now, this was an unsolved mystery. Although we got away this time, I had a strange feeling that he wouldn't be getting away again. I knew where he liked to hang out now, and I had a good idea of what he looked like without the mask. And the smell of cereal was very strong on him. I still, to this day, I have no idea where he's hiding my Lucky Charms. All I know is that I want them back, and I will get them back. But this night was over. There was nothing else I could do. He was long gone by now. There's a strange suspicion that I'll meet up with him again in the future. Maybe I won't be able to recognize him, but if I do, he's going down.